So, hallo, hallo. Wir sind wieder zurück mit Trails into Reverie. Wir waren das letzte Mal ein bisschen im Reverie Corridor unterwegs. Und haben uns hier ein bisschen umgeguckt. Beziehungsweise dann primär erstmal. Ich habe genau den Flieger mit auf dem Screen. Geh mal weg, danke. Erstmal so ein, zwei Strahlungs gemacht. Wir haben noch mal ein bisschen unseren Gear angeguckt. Ich habe schon mal ein bisschen noch ein paar Sachen abgegradet. Und wir sind auch so ziemlich in Kapitel 4 angekommen. Ich muss noch eine Route in Kapitel 4 starten, um hier reinzugehen. Ich wollte es eigentlich direkt am Ende von den Chapter 3 Sachen machen, aber fair enough. Und für den Anfang würde ich sagen, wir gucken uns erstmal hier ein paar von den Sachen hier an. Wie viele sind denn das? Ich gucke uns 23, ja. Ich würde sagen, wir holen erstmal so ungefähr. Gucken uns ab 5 an und dann gehen wir dann erstmal in die Main Story weiter, vielleicht. Immer gucken, wie lange die hier jetzt waren. Ich hab's auch nicht mehr im Kopf. And finally catch our breath. I thought we were done for when our pursuers caught up with us at the Calvard border. It's unlikely they will follow us all the way to Crossbell. Can't stand the thorns. You don't know when to give up. You hate them any more or less than you hated any of the swords. I hate everyone except you. Players. Anyway, let's head to the city. Time for the old-fashioned sightseeing. Ich denke mal, das ist eine Cutscene kurz bevor sie auf Rufus treffen. We both know that's not why we're here. Daydream. Buried trails, beaten trails, blazed trails. Hey, this is Star Princess. You look well this morning. Hi, Corey. So what brings you here? There's no performance today, so you can't actually be here right now. Oh, contraire, my friend. I'm only here because there's no performance. What? I didn't realize you'd already come in, Grace. Hello there, sir. Thanks again for this. Really? I get it now. You here to interview Ilia Orishia, yeah? Nope, not quite. The Crossbell Times is putting together a huge feature on Argon Ciel as a whole. It will be called The Miraculous Return of Argon Ciel, a true resistance built on blood, sweat, and tears. Nice, right? And you call yourself an editor with that title? I was joking. At least the title, not about a feature. The rest of the troop should be getting together soon. Best of luck with today's interviews. Much obliged. We plan on promoting your performance like crazy, and that starts here. First up, the troop's newest rising star. I hope you're ready for a barrage of keys, Ali. What? No, I'm not getting... I'm not good at answering stuff. But I'm sure good at asking. You're gonna have to do more interviews as the time goes on, so why not get used to it with someone like me? I mean, I get that I will, but still... Oh, come on, let's start with you showing me how you practice your moves. I'm gonna squeeze some really good photos out of you. Hey, stop rushing me. Jeez. Okay, we've restocked everything we need. Sure, it's easy doing all our shopping in the big city. Let's have to buy the latest issue of the Crossbell Times. Oh. They've got 3 and 9 here too. Oh, I guess they do. And look at that, it's an updated edition and everything. Just how well does it sell anyway? Well, the lady is a real cutie patootie, so I bet it sells boatloads. You got a lot of nerve. And here is so handsome and cool. I'm begging you to stop. What's a good book? Das ist genau die beiden. It's a young assassin and his beautiful partner betraying an evil organization and fleeing for their lives. I don't have a clue how a story like that would appeal to anyone. The poor pair are unable to escape the past as the overseer doggedly pursues them. They're still going. And after overcoming many a try and tribulations, they defeat the true enemy and gain true freedom. And they fall in love, grow up, have cute little babies, and live happily ever after. No, you're just making things up. The whole thing's messed up though, right? There must be some real bold people in the organization's ranks to publish a whole book about us. Ja, schon so schön, wie es halt acknowledged und wie auch gesagt wird. Ja, die Organisation hat das Buch veröffentlicht. Interessanterweise. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a covered wanted poster, so their agents know what we look like. Cover my butt. No, it's a bestseller. If it weren't for this book, you wouldn't constantly have people on our tail. I don't care about that. Like, I do, but not the way you do. Here's my big, super, mega, major complaint. True. Right, he's very nice. Okay, we're good to go. Now we can go out and have ourselves some fun. Or leave like you planned. I told her you're not here on a vacation. You're on a job. Job schmob, if you don't take a load off at some point, you're gonna work yourself to death. You take enough loads off for the both of us. Come on, when's the next time you're gonna be in Crossbow, huh? Live a little. What's the worst that can happen if you chill for half a day? Fine. Can't really watch this one problem after another. You can stand to get some R&R where you can. Yippee! So, what did you have in mind? Michelin Mona is pretty famous. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to go, but it's not a top spot on my list. I'd rather go see how I can see how. Oh yeah, they've been hitting it big across the whole continent, huh? But my guidebook doesn't say anything about them having a show today. But they're doing some rehearsals though. Don't tell me. It's time to go get our sneak on. Und ja, sie schleicht sich einfach in A und Ciel. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das so eine gute Idee ist mit Risha. Aber hey.
Ja. Ha? こんなものかな。いや、まだまだ。イリアさんやリーシャ姉に追いつくためにも。
What a show! You shine like the Star Princess, or even during a rehearsal. Cut it out. Oh, cutting nothing. It's interview time. Do we really have to? Too bad we have to. This is going to be a special feature. Don't think too hard about it, okay? Just say whatever comes to mind. Count on me to make it sound good. Okay then, man. Maybe this is something kinda iffy. No worries, I can just leave it out of existence, so go speak the truth. That only makes me even more nervous. Muss man ganz kurz das nebenbei machen. Oh, stimmt. Pausiert ja nicht mehr. Dragging ist schon ein bisschen off, deswegen. Wee, infiltration complete. I know it's a little late for this, but did we have to take our room this far? Oh, that would be such a downer. It'd be a waste not to use our skills to nab ourselves the best seats in the house. I hope that is in the Assassin's Training Handbook. Look, someone's on stage. Lydia! Oh, there you are. If I remember right, she's the foreign dancer, Lydia Bladier. Can't believe we get to feast our eyes on a big-time setup in person. Doing good, Solly. You were watching? It may have been 2 years removed from near-fatal injuries, but the foreign dancer has risen again. It's a miracle among miracles. They may as well start calling you the Phoenix Dancer now. Wait, it might be a good title for an article. I like it. Maybe we can use it for my next show, because I fully intend to give one hell of a performance. And like a phoenix, I shall rise from the ashes in a blaze of glory. I expect you to keep up so you can be ready with me, Sully. For sure. Boy, I can see his future is looking very bright indeed. You better believe it. It's our job not just to live up to the audience's expectations, but to exceed them. Now then, since you're here, it would be a waste not to put on a little show. You up for it? Am I? Oh, my fingers are already itching to snap photos till they're raw. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's how she goes, just for a rehearsal? She is as much of a superstar as Erebonia as a diva. It sucks how neither one's been active the past couple of years. No eyes on the mega movie star. Now that lady's really hitting it big. Mega movie star? Ich bin gerade nicht sicher, wen sie damit meinen. Oh wait, es könnte sein, dass das ein kleiner Nod ist zu Gambler Jack 2. But probably even bigger if film started playing outside of Calvard. Okay, es wird wahrscheinlich eher ein Ding sein für Calvard Arc. Yeah, and oh, did you see that? I really love how intense this rehearsal is. Oh, now is here. She's here too? Oh, what a treat. Each other just can't stop snapping. So there's Argonier's other poster girl, the Moon Princess Rishia Mao. Oh. Guess the rumor was true. She has an excessive amount of physical control for someone who's just a dancer. She's legendary Jingzhou Jin. I look forward to running into someone like her here. Philia Platier's charm is built on how she reads and feeds the audience with painstakingly practiced technique. And Rishia Mao is built on how incredible her flow is, complete natural. Every minute movement in her body is polished to the 9th degree. You have to be born with skills like hers. So it's no wonder people are drawn to such innate beauty. What am I analyzing her for? Oh, that's... Oh, that there's any point here, but that's all you feel... That's all you feared anyway, Nadia.
教師暗殺者追って
ナディア
第7章第3項脅威は先に排除すべし
Nadia!
Malicious intent? What's up, Regio? It's nothing. Ja, nein, hat schon ein bisschen History mit Regio. Oder mit ihnen. Well, that's the last of the Monarchs of Gallia out of our hands. Ach, okay, das ist der Punkt, wo sie noch die Monarchs of Gallia weggeben. I'm sure it won't be long before the church takes them into custody. We spread them out all over the place, so I can't see anyone reassembling them and using them for evil anytime soon. About that. Wir haben gesehen, wie ein Fake Ambrose sich zugeholt hat. That makes our ties to him as good as severed. I'm sorry about earlier. It could have gone a lot worse if you hadn't stopped me. And seeing Yin trigger memories of the factory. Yeah. Think you're right. Been too relaxed. Took all we had to run, but if I keep acting dumb, then we could be put in a position where we run for nothing. It's not true at all. And being a stiff just isn't who you are. I know I would throw me off my game if it were. But it's gonna be fine. I won't let anyone hurt you. Oh yes. Okay, I gotta be convinced. I gotta be me, and that means dumping all my work on you and getting my slave on. At least do some of it. So, up for heading to the Moon Temple? Sure, let's hope we made it easy to find. Yeah, well, let's get going.
Lee様！
先ほど貴賓室に隠れていた方々ですね。やっぱあれで気づかれたか。ごめん、スーちゃん。
それはいい。今は目の前の敵に集中しろ。
It appears you're in the same line of work. Damage breaks. There's only one way this can end. I knew some group with a grudge against the Inwoods and assassins after me eventually. Well, the assassin stays right behind her. Puts it too, but she's rearing for a fight. If that's how it has to be. And we're gonna go hard. You don't need to. So, ich glaube, die Fights waren alle mit Preset Skills, oder? Yep. Was relativ interessant ist, weil ich eigentlich drauf aus bin, eigentlich schon so hart zu damagen. Oh.
行くぞ。刻むぞシャドウステップ。行くぞ。崩したぞ。カセッチ感謝しておく。
行くよ。アークス駆動。
続いてくれ。俺の番だ。
見切った。
遅い。
これがなーちゃんの本気だよ。
Mama's wanting this break.
それそれそれ。あとは君に任せた。チュッ。頑張ってね。
よし。型をつけてやる。逃しをし崩したぞ。
So schön.
やりますね。ですな。
Got you. Let's go. I don't know ground for now, but the more we drag this on, the worse it's gonna go for us. Now we know why she's a legendary Jinjo. So, you know, there's no reason to be gentle with you. So I do this the hard way. You doing this the easy way before? That's bad. Okay, we don't even compare. I draw attention, now yes, so why your eyes on me, you run. Try again. Remember, you can't ever leave me through Fake and Finn. Besides, maybe you couldn't win if we were alone, but we're a package deal. Alright, as long as we're together, we'll never lose to anyone. Cause you're the most perfect team in the whole wide world.
あなたたちにどういう事情があるかはわかりませんが、私は譲るわけにはいきません。
それはこっちだって同じだ。だから
どうか死にたくなければ聞いてください。
Huh? What? Are you kidding me? 40 assassins sent to kill me or one of the other troop members? No, it's you who is trying to get us. Suddenly I feel really tired. I'm so sorry. I've completely misunderstood your intentions. Can't blame yourself. If you hadn't snuck inside the theater, none of this would have happened. But I never even gave you a chance to explain yourself before attacking. I'm so ashamed. Well, you're nothing like how I pictured. You get what I mean, don't you? Yeah. I thought you would be more cutthroat. Right, but she's so nice. I'll admit I'm more like that when on a job, but the rest of the time, yeah, this is me. I think all the dumb tension from before made me hungry. Can we grab something to eat us? It is around lunchtime now. Should we turn back to the city then? In that case, why not go together? It's my treat as a way of apology. Yay, free food! Don't splurge on someone else's mirror. Follow me then, I've got a great place in mind. Misha waited Spin and Nadia too long allow, where they enjoyed a meal together before retiring to one of the rooms for a rest. The Church's long allow. As the three of them had similar pasts, it didn't take long before they opened up to Risha and she to them. So after escaping from the organization, you set off on a journey together, huh? It's kind of romantic. Sure is. Glad you get it. You think constantly being on the run is romantic, then yeah, definitely. Either way, our assassin's days are behind us. We're not going to let anyone tell us how to live anymore. We still haven't decided exactly what we want to do or where we want to do it, but we've turned over nearly for sure. No more killing, that's the one thing we won't budge on. What about you? Well, you haven't done any work in the industry for the past 2 years since your contract with Fair ended, right? Well, no, but that was mostly because things were too chaotic in Crossbill to even think about taking on work. As said, I'm aware that I'm going to need to decide what to do eventually. I can't put a decision off forever. Do you want to return to being in again then? I wouldn't say that. I have a whole new identity now as part of Arkansas. That's all thanks to someone really special to me. Couldn't bear to lose that. I don't want you to lose it either. You've got such a natural talent at dancing, that would be a waste not to let people see it. Thank you for saying that, even if it does make me blush. So you want to stay in Arkansas? Does it mean you're calling it quits on the whole assassin thing instead? It's not that simple. Unlike you two, I wasn't forced into the life. I inherited a job from my father and never took any issue with it. I just did what I had to do without even considering the morality of it, even when I was taking lives. Of course, now I understand what I was doing was wrong. Those who take the lives of others need to carry that burden forever. Maybe that is the reason why the Yin name has been passed down the generations for so long, to keep the way alive. With that thought in mind, I just can't bring myself to abandon it. But even though I decided that I wanted to find my own way of being Yin, I feel like I'm getting further from an answer. What's the problem with that? What do you mean? You know the direction you need to be moving in, even if you don't know the exact route to take. Just keep going. No one says you have to stop being the Moon Princess Orion. But you return to the criminal underworld with such little resolve. Who says you need to get back there? You can be Yin just as you are. I can? The world isn't built on being fair. Think of evil people exploiting loopholes in the law and being protected by the same rules that would bring them to justice. A situation like those, justice alone is powerless. It's always going to have its limitations. That's where someone outside the law, like Yin, comes into play. It will be one of the good guys, playing by the bad guys' rules. Kinda cool, no? If there really are such things as heroes who refuse to stray from the light, they need someone like you to back them up, someone who can do what they can't. I don't know anyone who fits the description. Sie weiß es aber. What? Did you say something funny? I feel like you've let me see something I was missing all this time. Maybe there's something that only I can do after all. A way to help him that only I'm capable of. I thought I'd end up having a conversation like this with two people I just met today. Same here, and if not for that misunderstanding earlier, we probably wouldn't be here now. Fate's a funny thing sometimes. Und ihr werdet euch noch wieder treffen. Yeah, I think we all are surprisingly alike. Not to mention the great meal we got out of this. Today's all like a day. And maybe I was able to meet the two of you too. No. It's about time we get going. You got places to go, but I sure wish we could have talked some more. I wish you could have too. It's fascinating how we took different trails in life, even with how similar our paths are. That end, it makes me a little sad to think we may never walk the same trail again. It might happen, but who knows? Maybe it won't. It's funny that way.
機会があったらまたリーちゃんの舞台を見に来るよ。
そうだな。今度はちゃんと正面から入ろう。
その時はとっておきの演技でお迎えしますね。
Sweet. Irgendwie ein sehr holsames Finale für diese kleine Interaktion. Always with the tough questions. She's one dodged reporter if there ever was one. Still, quality stuff. I'm sure the feature will work wonders for our PR. Ah ja.
またファンからのプレゼントかしら。
Ein kleiner Sneak Peek, wie sie zu ihrer Maske kam.
これは
Deswegen sie jetzt sozusagen für Rufus arbeitet.
閲覧インターフェースを展開。
A day in the lives of the FSS? Sure. February the 20th, the 1207th of the Septian calendar. A date that marks 6 days since Crossbow had finally been liberated through the special support section. They were now tasked with navigating a wealth of responsibilities in preparation for the signing ceremony set for the following month. The initial team of 4, Kia and Chief Sergei, were up to the task, especially now that they were able to resume their post from their beloved base. It is key, our efforts were pretty tiring. Still, it looks like we all managed to get a good night's sleep. I'll say, slept like a baby. Good to have more bed back. Can't remember the last time we had breakfast together like this. That's an excellent point. It's been over 2 years. Feels like it's been even longer. It's because a whole lot's happened. Try not to get too comfortable yet, alright? The ceremony is still a ways away. Anyway, hurry up and eat before the food gets cold. Yeah, the chief's right. Ellie and I poured our hearts into it. It's jam-packed with lots of love. Compliments to the chefs. Thanks, ladies. Don't mind if I do. Eat up, I hope you like it. I'm excited to see how it turned out as well. Oh, that hit a spot. I knew Eddie was practicing a lot, but you two have really upped your cooking games too. Cooking isn't the only thing I've been getting better at. It comes with the territory. Don't forget there are 2 chiefs at this breakfast table now. That's right, you're up in the world, like me joining the senior Sunday schools class. You've both grown a lot these past few years. They're not the only pair that's been doing some growing, am I right, Lloyd? Well, I suppose. What was that? Hey, Rennie, that's... Rennie's the one who said it, not me. You took the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. You two, I swear. Still, there's no denying that Crossbow has changed drastically since the SSS officially went on hiatus 2 years ago. You'll be touching base with the Crossbow Guarding Force in Michelin today, right, Randy? It should prove helpful. It's more like I'm going down there to lend Mireille a hand, but I'll let you know if I hear anything interesting. Don't forget, I'm leaving for Erebonia tomorrow to take care of some unfinished business at Force. Alright, you mentioned you already booked your train ticket and everything. But you'll still be staying here tonight, yeah? How about we throw you to the farewell party? It's not going to be gone for very long. It sounds to me like you're only looking for an excuse to drink, Chief. Though it would be nice for us to have a full table dinner again. Well, Marty have been preoccupied with work and Risha has been rehearsing non-stop. That's okay, I'm sure we'll all find a way to get together soon. Anyway, good luck with her, guys. Let's all make it home early so we can have the party. Speaking of which, you and the Chief are going to the police department today, right? Yeah, the first division requests our help. There's plenty of work to do before Crossbow can officially declare its independence. But Audrey's got another thing coming if he thinks he can pawn off the worst of it on me. I'll let him handle that. Well, you're not going to have a choice if more support requests come rolling in. How about you two? Are we going to work at the Rainford building like usual? Oh wait, it's the IBC building now, huh? Yeah, but I'll be throwing in on Jonah first. The overnight has been more active due to the news of Crossbill becoming independent. The run for company forfeiting ownership of the building, introducing their presence, has also been another hot topic around the office. The Werner Company and Sire Central Factory plan on moving into the open floors, so there's a lot of work to be done. Sure, it's really gonna be an international office again, huh? Imagine it must be chaotic there, but the future is looking bright at the very least. It is. The other manufacturers moving in creates the opportunity for top engineers to collaborate more often. So what about you, Eddie? Aren't you busier than any of us? For real, your granddad is the busiest dude in all of Crossborough right now, which makes you the busiest assistant. You're not wrong, but it just so happens that I have a little breathing room in my schedule today. I shouldn't have any trouble wrapping up everything I need to do by tonight, so give me a call if you need a hand with SSS work. We do, that's good to hear. Well, we were so wrapped up in talking about work that breakfast is already over. You have to sign a score, alright, Kia? Yep. What do you say we leave together once everyone's ready? And so the SSS departed for their respective jobs, each looking forward to the dinner they promised to have later that evening. Es ist so schön, dass wir mal wieder so ruhige Momente haben. Ich denke so, a day in the life of the SSS ist auf jeden Fall schön mal wieder zu sehen. Nach so langer Zeit. That's all you have on your schedule for today. Incidentally, as you're due to meet with a politician from the Republic's ruling party next month, I've taken the liberty of compiling information you may want to know in advance. Thank you, I really couldn't ask for a more dependable assistant. I learned so much being on your side, that is the least I can do, grandfather. Speaking of the Republic, I hear your father's planning to run for office in the next election. Yeah, it sounds as though learning of my decision to get involved in politics had an impact on him too. As you know, his views are similar to those of the former president. Thus, he's going to be in a direct conflict with the ruling party's candidate. The origin of the Republic's current prosperity can be traced to the reparations paid by the Empire, but a significant factor is the new president and his party's willingness to throw capital around with reckless abandon. Strikes me as a little too forceful in implementing many of his policies, even so his approval rating is very high. Trying to compete head-on isn't going to be an easy task. Still, we'll be rooting for success. That's why he needs strong opposition in a healthy democracy. I hear he's been in touch with my mother and Miss Sunday lately too. I have no reason to believe they are planning to get back together or anything. It doesn't surprise me, they both have their own separate lives now. Even so, it's good to hear. I'm glad the two of them appear to be moving forward with their lives. So am I. By the way, about a conference on my schedule for this afternoon. I actually received a call to cancel it this morning. Oh, really? Indeed, so why don't you take this opportunity to finish work early for once and take it easy? I'm planning to use the free time the cancellation opened up to do some reading. Well, if you're sure, I'm having a farewell party for Annie tonight, so this does come at a good time. But I still want to get as much work done as I can before I leave. Very well, thank you. Alright everyone, today we are going to practice formal letter writing to a friend. Pick anyone you like, it could be someone you will play every day, or you can pick someone who lives far away. It's also up to you to decide what to write. All that matters is that you write from the heart. Also, I've brought a helper today. This is Kira, one of my older students, and she's going to lead the class with me. Don't be afraid to come to her with any questions you might have, okay? Don't be shy, I'm here to help, so ask me anything you want. I can give you pointers on good writing manners and help you think of what to write about. Yes, ma'am. So we gotta write to a friend here. I guess I could write a letter to Rio and Henry. Oh, and she didn't say it had to be someone outside of the class. I'll write one to you too, Colin. Oh, thanks, Ken. In that case, I think I'll write one to Nana. You should write one to Ren too, but I don't get to see her that much. But maybe you should like it. I'm gonna write you a letter too, Colin. Oh, and one's for Kia and Bomo. Oh, you're so sweet, Nana. In that case, I'll write you back once I get it. So that's to me like you have at least one person in mind then. It wasn't too hard now, was it? Actually, your talk is making me want to write Shizuko a letter too. Oh yes, Shizuko lives in Reverie now, doesn't she? I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm sure she would be thrilled to hear from you. We have plenty of paper and envelopes to spare, so you're welcome to join them. Alright, thanks, Sister Marble. But since I'm helping out, I'll wait until I get home to write it. Thanks, I was just thinking I'm not getting enough of Leafy Green down here. Not. Pizza freak. Seriously gonna kill you if you do this again, too. Just want my pizza and bell cola, come on. By yourself, you're just going to gripe about whatever I get you. So how goes the task I left you with? Why, I'd rather eat this dumb grass and go out. So the wireless router expansion test is going alright. I can handle stuff like this in my sleep. Usually. Is there a problem? Kinda, yeah. I keep running into these weird connection issues I haven't been able to figure out yet. It's not my fault to drop and there's too much traffic, but this feels more like someone's trying to leech off of us. Yeah, it's concerning. Don't stress us though, if someone out there is trying to mess with us, I'll catch him at some point. You can't outsmart the smartest guy around. Or we should make that sooner than at some point. Let's make resolving this a priority instead. I can help. I'll also get in touch with the chief and ask if it's okay to use the Foundation's network for this. Okay, if you're up for owning these hackers, so am I. Think you can keep up with me though? Oh, I'm more worried you won't be able to keep up with me. Ich finde so, dass schon wie eigentlich immer so die besten Hackers, so ziemlich die es gibt in unserer Gruppe, also in unserer Party haben. Das sind halt einfach Jonah, Tio und Ren. Thanks for coming out here to talk about park security, Randy. Well, up to you. It just keeps piling up. You already look after my daughter, what force as it is. I mean, if you should be thanking anyone for that, it's Reen. Is your homeroom teacher, you know. Ich hab versehentlich was geredet, was ich nicht wollte. I thought Ronnie would be acquainted with the park's chief of banning of all people. It really is a small world, I guess. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? You want to put the Gospel Guardian Force in charge of security at Michelin temporarily while the park works on turning over its main provider, correct? Correct. With the Empire pulling out its funding, we have to rework our security apparatus. On that note, here are the blueprints for the park. Say mad. Just me, or is the Mecha Mishi over there different somehow? Leave it to you and your eagle eye to notice. Randy, I'd appreciate you not reading off topic. Just getting started. It's fine, I was planning to fill you two in on our upcoming event, one way or the other anyway. Since Randy already brought it up, I might as well go into it now. What you're looking at is indeed Mecha Mishi, or rather the Mecha Mishi Mark II to be precise. As part of our upcoming event, he has a new metallic frame. That's probably why he looks different to you. Ah, that makes sense. Pretty snazzy fit he's got. I'm sure you'll be hit with all the little tykes to visit the park. So we hope, between you and me, I'm pretty excited about it too. I've failed to see the appeal of it myself. Take your word for it. That being said, doesn't that metal make his suit heavier? I can't imagine someone lugging that around for hours on a hot day. But you should mention that. As luck would have it, he is fully mechanical inside. No performer required. Believe it or not, he was generously sent to us by a fan of the park studying at the Reverie Institute of Technology. We've just recently started putting him to use around here on a trial basis. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. He's quite an impressive piece of tech. His capabilities are limited, but he can be remote controlled, which is great. Ooh, whoever put this bad boy together must be quite a character. It's not effort for a park mascot. Yeah, you're telling me. Had a look through your proposed training regimen of new recruits, Bunnings. It's a fine piece of work, mixing competence assessment with practical experience gained from helping to guard the ceremony. Well done. Thank you very much. I'd have the chief look through it before submitting it to you. But hearing you praise my work so much does give me a lot more confidence in it. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not surprised that he's even pickier than I am with this stuff. So it's gotta feel good when he gives you a stamp of approval. Regardless, I've personally signed off on the plan. As long as I also approve it, I'll be counting on you to start putting it into action from tomorrow. What's that? Thank you, sir. Thinking about it, it's been 3 whole years since you first became a detective, huh? So much has happened in a time that it makes my head hurt thinking back on it. We look like a real grown-up member of the force now. I couldn't agree more. The rest of the SS has become significantly more dependable than when they started too. I'm honored to have the two of you speak so highly of me, but I still don't feel like I deserve such praise. I'm still a long way from being able to compare to my brother, I think. An interruption, but it's alright if I take this. It looks like it's urgent. So glad you picked up, Lloyd. We've got a emergency on our hands. Could we meet up right away? Absolutely, I'd out at once. You can brief me a little while I'm on the move. Very sorry about all of this, Chief. Detective? Don't worry about it. Sounds like whatever you're dealing with is a race against time. You can pass a report later. For now, just get going. You don't have any other urgent tasks. Ich hab grad versehentlich Video gestartet. Ja, oops. So. Schon wieder meine ganzen Fenster wieder zurückbringen, danke. You don't have any other urgent tasks to give you today regardless. So you needn't worry about us, so we submit your proposal on your behalf. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. It's busy as ever, those kids. They sure are, though I wasn't counting on that right now. Sudden communications disruption? Huh. But you know where the cause of the outage came from? Yeah, the origin is a tunnel in the geophone's F sector, which someone or something has physical access to. The disruption isn't over either, it's still ongoing. I see, we need to be really careful then. Maybe we should let Kia and Ellie know since they are both nearby. Sorry for the barbecue too, but could you give us a hand with something? See, explain the situation. Understood, we are there right away. Fortunately, cancellation just freed up my afternoon, so this won't be a bother at all. I just finished classes for the day too, on my way. Thank you both for being so understanding. Now that our meeting is over, it's time we get down to our next order of business. Let's see, we should probably go around the park so we can start to get an idea of how we need to secure things. Works to me, sounds like the perfect way for us to get some quality time on the clock too. Are you kidding me? Are you treating this like it's some kind of date? Easy, I just said it was a nice chance to have a little one-on-one. Alright, you know, I forgot to mention something to you. Great, on now. To be told, I'm heading back to Forest tomorrow. I was hoping you could join me and the rest of the SS for dinner tonight, if that works for you. What? You're putting on the Ritz for it, you know, to send me off in style and all that. I like tonight, the more comedy the merrier. It'll be rude, you in? Right? Huh?
そんな大事なことどうして黙ってたのよ。帝国に戻る？そんなの私は一言も。
Oh, slow down. I think you got a bit of a misunderstanding there. Megamichi, what are you? What the hell, pal? Some kind of prank? What's going on? Why is he... You humans are an eyesore. I don't know what's got into him, but it looks like he's gone berserk. The idea of me taking a swing at someone? Shouldn't he just head up somewhere in a cold sweat? Well, I put him in his place. Think you can run away? We can talk later, Maria. Right now we've got to get that cat back in the back. Right, let's go. You got it now, you bucket of bolts. Ready, look out. Leave it to Chrome Dome to be packed with all sorts of projectiles. I got this thing, Maria. You get a series to safety. Not sure, I take care of them. Why don't you dare do anything crazy? I'll cover backups, so just hold out. It's too dangerous to stay here, everyone. I need you to calmly follow my orders so you can all be evacuated and stood. It's just you and me now, pal. Pick a punch, but I've seen worse. You're about to be a human. Do you think you have what it takes to overpower me, my mechanical might? There's some serious firepower banging on the door. It's gonna be hard to come out of this one unscathed, even if I revolve with a sugar.
やれやれランディ、怪我の一つや二つがなんだって？
ミレイユから無茶するなって言われてたのにね。
ロイドにお嬢、ティオスケにキーボーまで。応援に来るにしても早すぎだろう。
事情は後で説明します。まずは彼を無力化しましょう。キーヤもオーダーで援護するよ。
よっしゃ、行くぜ特務支援課。
人間排除する。排除。
行くぜ。
Fangen wir gleich mal mit Berserker an. Oder? Ja, okay. Ich hätte vielleicht schon mal Death reingeben können, aber...
私の番です。デミガンナーアルステラ崩れました。
もらった。目障り人間。
ええ。みんな頑張って。
ありがとう。俺の本気受け止めろ。駆動開始。俺の番だな。行くぞ。
So Reflect mal rein.
行くぞ。ゼロブレイカー。 動開始。
俺の番だな。行くぞ。行くぞ。
行きます。元気出してこ。プレジャースマイル。はい。
So, Berserker.
さて始めるとするか。うわーくらえベルゼルガー。悪いな王女城や。
はい。デミガンナーアルセゼ
行くぞ。やっ崩した。
ロ。もらった。
食らえ食らえ。
私の番ね。はあ。
俺の番だな。
Und tschüss.
よし、もう大丈夫だ。
Oh, ich kriege so actually Linkpunkte dafür. Oh, Kleider's finally behind us. Is everyone alright? Yep, no worse for here. Man, I'm glad you guys showed up when you did, or else I could have been in bad shape, thanks. When I'm mentioning things, so did I hear a pretty familiar sounding howl somewhere back there? I definitely heard it too. According to the start of the duration last week as well. It's like you've been watching over us and decided to lend us a paw, a hand, or a paw as it were. Or I could have at least come down here, so we could have given him a great big thank you. Howl? Paw? Never mind that. Anyway, I'm glad you're alright, Randy. As am I, even if we just had to take things a little too far like you always do. My bad, my bad. Didn't mean to worry everyone. Forgive him. Still, how did the rest of you manage to make it here so quickly? Coincidence. We've been tracing a virus that's been going around, which led us here. Virus? What do you mean? The kind that makes computers sick. There's been a really bad program floating around the Orban network. Yeah, it's been wreaking havoc across the network traffic here in Crossbell. Turned out you were thankfully able to pinpoint the source of it earlier this morning. It was a terminal in the depths of the Geofront F sector, which we already investigated earlier. Due an analysis and then began exterminating the virus. But then all of the KSMs located inside the Geofront began to go berserk. Exactly like what happened with Mekamishi, as a matter of fact. Damn, you gotta be kidding me. Fortunately, the KSM settled down again after the virus was purged from the system. But the wider deletion managed to wisely transmit somewhere else. He managed to trace it to Mishalam, Wonderland, with Kia's help. Then combined Lloyd using the old detective noodle with Eddie's analytics, and boom! We're here on the beach saving Randy. Well, that's a detailed recounting. No, it makes perfect sense. You guys have only officially been back for less than a week, but you're already humming along. I would say it's almost unbelievable now that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining, of course. The only problem is we have to figure out what to do with Megamishina. Does anyone have any ideas? Certainly seems to have sorted it out, but it would still be safer to put him somewhere secure before attempting any repairs. That's a good point. Contact his original engineer and let him know what happened. Ultimately, the virus's true origin and how it spread remains shrouded in mystery. It is clear that further investigation into the matter would be required at a later date. However, with the virus itself disposed of, the case could be considered solved for the time being. Later that night, the SSS, along with Jonah and Mireille, had a lively farewell dinner for Randy. thanks for inviting me, everyone. I guess a change of pace isn't bad every now and then. Maybe to have you both. Make yourselves at home. Yeah, and there's plenty of grub, so don't be shy about asking for seconds. This is supposed to be Randy's going away party, so we sort it all out. That means booze for those of you above the drinking age too. Having in moderation, right? Huh, this is tired of discrimination. 3 years later and I'm still the only underage member of the SSS. Einfach nur ein Testament dazu, wie jung und aber clever du halt auch bist. Also, wie gut du, also, ne, wie viel sie schon drauf hat mit so einem jungen Alter. Sagen wir mal so. I don't even want to drink. Ja, muss nicht unbedingt damit anfangen. What's wrong here? Waiting on me to pour you a drink? You jerk. Don't think that you're off the hook just yet. Why didn't you tell me sooner that you were going back to Erebonia? You're just going to walk out of my life for another year like it was nothing. Right, I guess we sort of got cut off back at Michelin before I could explain. Sorry about giving you the wrong idea. I'm leaving to do some work at the branch campus, but I'll be back for good in about a month or so. Warum steht es gerade so noch in... Kommt natürlich ein stinkender Geruch von draußen, aber ich will das Fenster nicht zu machen, weil es halt kühler ist. Wait, I'm just going to make sure the person taking my old job can hit the ground running. Yeah? Why didn't you say that in the first place? It's my bad. I swear, why are you like this? You're supposed to be an adult. You have a career, not to mention one that hinges on communication, attention to detail, and... Let's do these normies go. Get a room already, will you? A room? Yeah, right, right. You haven't even had a drop to drink. Randy and Maria sitting on a tree. Oh, come on, Theodore. It's not funny when I'm the butt of the joke. Ja, ich weiß mal, wie es Lloyd die ganze Zeit geht, weil er ist immer der butt of the joke. Das in den meisten Fällen. This is all your fault, Randy. You could at least act like you're sorry.
ロイド
すまない。そのなんとも想像しい食卓だと思ってさ。
ええまったくね。またこんな日常が送れるなんてずっと望んできたことではあったけど。
Das habe ich auch für euch gehofft, weil ihr verdient das.
なあ、なんというか夢みたいだよな。
Hey, since you're here and all, up for game cards? They do not so suddenly change the subject. But fine. I make you cry, uncle, and then you have to do my bidding. Sounds to me like we need to come up with a special penalty for the loser. Oh, sounds fun. I want it. I know I'm gonna be dragged into a game, so just give me my hand. I mean, if you're betting Mira... Oh, come on, Chief Sergei. Das ist jetzt kein gutes Vorbild. Yeah, how about we stay away from gambling? Danke, Lloyd. Danke. Hey, you're done. Now just seared and... I'm getting really sleepy. Today was so much fun. Oh, das hab ich schon wieder komplett vergessen. Kia hat eine Vision gekriegt, hat eine Vision zu Labius bekommen.
もっとよく見えたのに。でもきっと大丈夫だよね。今日だってみんなの力でなんとかなったんだから。 明日もいいことありますように。おやすみなさい。というわけでしずく、特務支援課は改めて活動を再開したよ。これからもいろんな事件が起きると思うけど、みんなと一緒ならどんなことだって乗り越えられると思うんだ。それじゃあクロスベルで待ってるからね。キーヤより。
So, da ich noch nicht so viel lesen muss, ich hole mir mal kurz was zu trinken. Im Mund wird so schnell trocken und es ist warm. Und ich muss auch mal sagen, im Sommer bin ich auch immer wieder sehr happy darüber, dass ich einen Getränkekühlschrank habe. Gut, machen wir weiter. Ich denke mal, heute der ganze Stream wird eigentlich nur darauf hinauslaufen, dass wir uns einfach Cutscenes angucken. Das muss auch mal sein. Send Estrellas Violet in Bloom. For period decorum. As I'm sure you're all already aware, we have two founding principles here at St. Estrella. The first is humility and austerity, and the second is service towards others. These ideas are rooted in the real-world actions of our school's namesake. The story begins in a distant past. Recall our patron saint, the Lady Estrella. Approximately 900 years ago, when the capital was enshrouded in mysterious miasma, she was the miracle worker who saved countless lives. It was thanks to her efforts that the then Emperor Astorius Reiser Arno II was able to relocate his people and vessels to St. Ark. The rules and principles she left behind serve as our spiritual support today.
あの大戦が終わって半年近くが過ぎた。臨時休校していたアストライア女学院も再開してから随分経つ。最近はクロスベルで事件があったり、王子殿下がご結婚されたりもしたけど、結局私たちが暮らしているのは戦争前と変わらない退屈な日常。
Und hier haben wir gerade das eine POV von den Charakter, die wir noch gar nicht kennen.
そう、これが私の世界なんだよね。残念ながら。
Teenage Burger ist aber auch schon hart sozusagen. Micah! Hey Micah, are you listening? Midday break. What's it now? Jeez, I knew you were off in a La La Land. Anyway, your big brother goes to the famous Force Military Academy, right? I read an Imperial Chronicle about all the amazing students trapped and the war and everything. Do you think you could introduce me to your brother? Huh? To Wayne? Yeah, you don't want that. He is a ball of misery, annoying, and never stops to catch his breath. We're talking all brawn and no brain. Dang, you're mega harsh on him. What a shame, you're such a lucky individual, and yet your poor brother. How pitiable. Bo's got his friend Stark. He's a real lady killer, but I haven't seen him lately. And gone are the days of full-page magazine spread of Prince Cedric and Lord Rufus. I need more Hardys in my life. Yeah, something else, you know that. We've been super out of it as of late, so I thought it might have something to do with the recent coma incidents. I'm an idiot for worrying about you. You mean the rumors that have been the talk of the school? The very same. A grand mystery unfolding at our very own Saint Estrella. Isn't it kinda weirdly exciting? Have energetic young girls suddenly falling into comas without rhyme or reason, and after being out for half a day, they suddenly wake up only for their memory of the incident to be a total blank. There have already been 6 victims. Anyone could be next. Hey Micah, what do you think? Is foul play at work? I mean, it's probably just one big coincidence, right? People around here have got all kinds of pent-up exhaustion and stuff. You can be such a downer sometimes, and all that. We've had victims in our own class, and yet you could care less. I personally think this is the result of someone casting a curse. Fortune telling was popular at school last year, but you never know about curses. Ah, that thought possible. And then when you consider the 7 mysteries of Saint Estrella. Everything's just so boring. Can't believe I have to sit through 3 more years of this. Run for your life, Kurt. Hello? Vision of Beauty spotted at 10 o'clock? Who the heck is that? Micah? Leave her goes in another word right now. Welcome to Saint Estrella's Violet in Bloom. So this is where one of the students suddenly collapsed, huh? It is pretty out of sight. I could totally see some creeps skulking around here. The security guard said he hadn't heard a word of any intruders. Correct, we have no clues, and this entire situation is shrouded in mystery. There have now been 6 girls who have collapsed. I can't allow there to be any more victims. It really is awful. But I'm okay, we're gonna solve this mystery no matter what. Hey, wait, is that who I think it is? It is indeed. The cavalry has arrived. Long time no see, everyone. Hope you weren't waiting too long. I see, so it is going to be helping with our investigation. I didn't mean to surprise you all. Truth be told, I've been visiting here off and on as a professional music lecturer. And while I might not be a permanent member of the faculty, I still want to do what I can to make this a safe place for the students. Thanks so much, it means a lot having you here. Gotta be of service. I've gotta say, seeing all in Saint Estrella uniforms sure is quite a sight. Especially a certain someone over there. But hey, you rock it. Schon wie sie nicht einfach mal seinen Namen geben, aber es ist obvious, dass es halt Kurt ist. Er kann sogar eine weibliche Stimme pullen, was halt auch funny ist. It all started a few days ago. There's no other way to put it, really. Students have been falling into a deep sleep without warning at the academy. There must be some root cause behind this phenomenon. Your Highness will be returning to school next week, and whether this didn't stay unsolved for her arrival, even with just patrolling the grounds, could I ask you for assistance? Absolutely, would love to help. Ash, Eddie, and the instructor are out right now. But even if the whole group can join, me, Muse, and Kurt can put in double time for this. But she said, the instructor would never turn you down if you were here. It's only right that we help not only you as a sister, but a princess as well. I, of course, wholeheartedly agree. I'm sure Instructor Toa will more than approve if we frame this as part of our extracurricular activities. Just let us know what you need from us. Thank goodness. It's a relief to hear you say yes. I knew Irene was away, so I wasn't sure how this little meeting was going to go. This may work out for the better, even. How so? Well, a small group allows this to be discreet. There are currently no signs that this is malicious in nature, but I prefer not to worry the students or their guardians. Good point. The circumstances are too vague to be causing a panic. I'd definitely be better to keep this on the lowdown. I have an idea. Why don't we dress up as students of St. Australia? You and Juna could do that, yes. I have to provide assistance from the sidelines, but there's not much we can do to solve that. Unfortunately, if you learn anything on the inside, we'll let you know. The sidelines? Oh, that just won't do. It will have to do, Muse. What makes you so certain of that? There are some very strange circumstances. There's no telling what danger we run into while inside. If it does turn out to be something malicious, the student body as a whole could very well be in grave danger. Could you do anything from the side I stand? No, you must come with us. Sorry, I don't think I'm following you. Muse? Don't tell me. Just leave everything to me. Natürlich kam Muse auf die Idee. Yes, help me. This skirt is so uncomfortable. I never realized how the fences they make you feel. Yes, Muse had me drink that weird secret witch brew, and now even my voice is different. Ah, stimmt. Das war die Erklärung dafür. Just have to remind myself that this is for the royal family. This is so that they can be at peace. Cortina, are you okay? Oh yes, I'm fine. Let's hurry and investigate the rest of the school. I just wanted to be done and over with. Right, I'm counting on you. You know, don't get all shy on us. As far as we can tell, you look perfectly fine. Just relax. She's right. Be more confident in yourself. I know you can do it, Cortina. Be more confident? Seriously? You have my sympathies, Kurt. Anyway, let's get down to business. I think there are two possibilities here. Either there's some kind of sleeping gas leaking somewhere, or someone is using a drug who will commit a criminal act. We don't have much in the way of clues yet, so we should approach this from both angles. Good idea then, let's... I'll run you from the middle school section. Oopsie, caught red-handed. Sorry, President Elise. I haven't seen him around before, so I couldn't but be a little nosy. Oh, roses are investigating coma incidents. Thank you so much for coming all the way here to help. You're all my heroes. This is a serious matter, you know. If possible, really appreciate it if you kept it on the down low. You wouldn't want rumors traveling through the school. Oh, come on, I'd never say anything. My lips are sealed. Mostly. Fine, you already know what's going on. At this point, you might be better off having her cooperate with our investigation. You mean... guess she's coming along? We could use a guide anyway. Exactly, Muse and I are going to do we're going to do that, but I think we sent out too much. Usually, President Elise can't enter a room without commanding its attention. I'm also not up to date on the latest rumors here, so an extra student might be the best fit. Oh god, for you? Awesome! How lucky am I? Hey, just calm down. Listen carefully, Micah. There's no telling what sort of danger lurks at the center of this mystery. No, normally I'd never allow for this. But this time around, we have the perfect escort. Just don't forget that this is an exception. An escort? Who? This young lady is a swordswoman recognized by the royal family. With her here, our safety ought to be assured. Natürlich doch die schöne Sparkles. Ah, natürlich. Hi, my name is Micah. May I ask yours?
クルシアと申します。
Kulashia, okay. Im Japanischen dann.
かような不安に苛まれる皆様の心情お察しいたします。この一件私たちで必ず解決してみせましょう。短い間となるでしょうがよろしくお願いしますね、マイカさん。
可憐だ。想像以上に。
おかしなことを言っただろうか。
Oh boy. Goes in for it now. This is the drama I left for. Give it a rest, Miyase. Micah, make sure to be on your best behavior. Oh, and about that ring of yours. It's not against the rules to wear jewelry, but do take care with something that Ready will. Whoops. By the way, ich weiß nicht, wer die Theorie von Chekhovs Gun kennt, aber if there's a gun in the story, the gun will be used, und wir haben jetzt halt schon zweimal ein Close-Up auf diesen scheiß Ring bekommen. Die Cutscene ist ein bisschen sehr obvious, damit dass der Ring irgendwie ein bisschen was Merkwürdiges an sich hat. My bad, I'll be more careful. Katina, huh? I can't believe I get to work with her. I'm the luckiest girl at St. Australia. Thus did Micah join the investigation team. The group then split into two. After seeing off Elise, with student council duties to attend to, they began to look around the school. And we're here. This is the roof. The site of another incident, huh? Oh, nice vibe up here. Right, to feel sublime. It's always crowded up here during lunch. People are already up here after school, but every now and then you get girls doing the nasty meetups. Really? Talk about a classic girls' academy cliché. Not that I'm interested in that sort of thing. God, she is beautiful. I hate to admit it, but he really does pull the uniform off well. Adios. Help me. My fish out of the water feeding aside, I have to make sure this girl doesn't figure out who I am. The three then split up to search for clues on the rooftop, however. I didn't really turn up anything. It's just a normal home space. No holes for gas leakage or anything. And the incident occurred at lunch. If it was someone on the inside, I find it hard to believe they'd be able to pull it off in front of so many people. Actually, I was present when it happened. One of the upperclassmen was talking, and then all of a sudden she just collapsed. Called for a teacher and everything. It took half a day for her to work up. In the end, they said it was anemia. Oh, that's not entirely implausible, but... Anyway, ladies, I'd say it's about time we hit the next spot. The music room. Yeah, Dr. Elliot. Yeah, practicing during your time off. We'd love to see it. But of course, there's barely any time left before the next concert. Dr. Elliot, could I ask you for your help after school? Oh my, you're quite a popular one. It's all a little embarrassing, to be honest. Is this what it feels like to be Reen? Actually, there's something I'd like to bend your ear about, if you don't mind. Do you happen to know anything about a coincidence happening at St. Australia? Ich hab gerade ganz kurz ignoriert, aber dieser Kommentar halt so, fühlt sich so an, wie Reen zu sein. Wow. Einfach wow. Das ist aber auch schon ein bisschen böse für Elliot. Und wie gesagt, ich habe ja schon ein bisschen gesagt, dass ich so ein bisschen... Was mich ja so ein bisschen stört mit diesem ganzen... Vor allem in Erebonia mit diesen kleinen Harem für Reen. Weil es halt eben genauso für Charaktere wie halt Elliot halt einfach bedeutet. Ja. Weniger Möglichkeiten, dass damals noch interessantere Plotpoints und Character Development kommt. Und halt vor allem für die Mädels. This happens, yes. One of the incidents took place in this music room. It was when the middle school girls came here to clean after school. One of them suddenly collapsed as they were preparing for club. I was next to her at the time. She really did faint out of nowhere. It was terrifying. Let's see. So she was next to her, but unaffected. Oh. Well, according to one of the younger students, there was a middle schooler who collapsed during class, too. Who said that most of the incidents have been during break time or after school, but I guess it's not a definite thing. So there are cases that don't fit the MO. Could you explain in more detail? We have done the rounds, but we still don't have any real clues. By the way, where are we? The first floor of the middle school. People barely come here because all it really has are the prep room and storehouse. I see, and no incidents have happened here, right? By the way, we should still check it out. No sign of the lock being forced open, or anything out of the ordinary, really. Yeah, and judging by all the dust, this place has been touched in at least 2 weeks. Oh, incredible. I'm so glad I came along. Sure, that's a worry. I had been smart, but Cortina's just so beautiful and... Hey, so it doesn't have to be related to the coma incident, but... You notice anything weird around here? Any problems? Let's see... Not that I can think of, honestly. Outside of this coma stuff, it's been peaceful. Like, maddeningly so. Oh, but come to think of it... Something come to mind? It's completely underrated, but... I actually found this ring around here. Check it out. Oh, wow. Well, it costs a pretty mirror, that's for sure. I'm always getting lucky with stuff like this. Fine, Mika, the goddess of fortune. The goddess of fortune. Right. She's certainly an interesting girl. And I certainly know someone on the opposite end of the luck spectrum. I ran around with someone from the student council to check if anyone dropped any rings, but nobody laid claim to it, so I ended up getting to keep it for myself. Been carrying it with me ever since, though I know better than to flaunt it all over the place. Oh, so it's your not so dirty little secret, huh? She's cunning as heck, but I can't fault her for it. Ah, the gas bell. Ah, time flies. Since we've done the rounds, let's regroup with Musa and the others to exchange info. Oh, you're already leaving? In that case, I'll talk to the teachers and get them to let me help you during class. Okay, you really don't have to. It's no big deal, Lady Cortina. Anything for you. Alright, good. Time for plan B. Feel bad, but this is the best for everyone. There we go. There's no telling what dangers could await us. I don't want to put you in harm's way, so let us take it from here, please. Lady Cortina. Thanks so much for showing us around, Micah. Make sure you get back to class. Good day to you. Be still, my pubescent heart. Wait! Gotta keep my head in the game. If I lose track of her now, Oh, but first I'd better stash the ring. Wait, come to think of it. Did I actually find this ring? And was it really around here? Memories are kinda hazy. Well, that's, not normal. But whatever, now's not the time for this. Wait for me, Lady Juna, Lady Cortina. The student council president office, class time. I see, so even you guys weren't able to figure out what's going on. Fortunately, we did at least check out all the places where it happened. But they were scattered all throughout the campus grounds, and there was nothing odd about any of them. The roof, the classroom, the hallway, the rose garden. It's hard to believe there's been some kind of gas leak at so many disparate spots. Yeah, it just doesn't seem natural. Which means there's a perpetrator here. In the time we spent interviewing people, we found no commonalities between victims. In other words, it's indiscriminate. The purpose just picking targets at random. Is that really possible? That's the question. We have to figure out their modus operandi. Most of the incidents took place during break or after class when there were people around. The idea of a criminal picking a victim based on zero criteria out of a large crowd of people just doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I feel like we're so close, but something is eluding us. When I really think about it, it's such a bizarre set of incidents. No matter how much we look into it, it feels like we're grabbing at thin air. Maybe it really is the fault of the good luck charm. Oh yeah, that one girl talked about the rumor circling around campus. High school girls seem to love that sort of occult-esque stuff. Occult, huh? It might not just be a rumor after all. Elliot? I do not like where this is heading. I see, there's a third possibility we hadn't considered. Yeah, it's not entirely impossible. What if there was something capable of causing unexplainable phenomena? I'm sure you guys are familiar with what I'm getting at. You can mean an artifact? Bingo, we've come across them a few times. So-called gifts from the goddess, incapable of being analyzed with modern technology. And when it comes to incidents caused by artifacts, then one thing's for sure, there must be an activation trigger. Yeah, we need to approach this from a different angle. Sure, now if you notice anything, a connecting thread we might have overlooked. Now that you mention it, there's something that's been nagging at me this whole time. Something that might tie everything together. Ach so. Ich glaube, das gab Punkte, wenn man es richtig gemacht hat. Jetzt brauche ich noch einen weiteren Tab für die ganzen scheiß Daybreak-Episodes. Daydream-Episodes. Was für mich aber relativ obvious ist, was reinkommt, ich glaube, dass auch die Answer ist. Die Middle School Section. Weil es wurde immer wieder so eine Middle Schooler erwähnt. Maika ist Middle Schooler auf dem Rooftop waren viele Middle Schoolers und sie halt auch mit in der Middle School Section ist, also in der Klasse ist jemanden umgekippt. Im Musikraum war es auch eine. Right, the middle school section. That did come up quite a few times. Most of the places where incident occurs were in public, but on the flip side, there were spots where the middle school girls gathered as well. And the biggest hint of them all is the incident that took place in that middle school classroom. That was the only incident of someone losing consciousness in a classroom, right? Yeah, that was actually Michael's class. We should talk to her again and get... Wait, sent her back to class, didn't we? Darn, guess we'll talk to her during the next break between classes. Thank goodness, I figured you'd all be here. Elise, what's wrong? I mean, it's nothing serious, but you're the one girl, Micah. One of the teachers reported that she hasn't come back to class. Seriously? That's odd. We parted ways with her in the middle school section hallway. But now that you mention it, I rather doubt she actually went back to class. This is concerning. Agreed. Let's go look for her just in case. The time we saw her was around here. What is that what I'm sensing? It's coming from downstairs. That should just be the storage area though. Yeah, but something doesn't seem right. What the heck? A magic circle? No, a teleportation circle connected to somewhere else. Michael could well have run through it, as much as I to entertain the possibility. Either way, you have to go and see. It might be connected to the coma incidents. Agreed. It's highly likely there are dangers ahead, and really only one's qualified to investigate. But just to be safe, let's go through with a group of 4 and leave someone behind to keep watch. A nice idea, and I think you would be the best suited to put into practice, Elliot. Students all know you well, so I can easily keep them away. Good point. I'll leave the rest to you guys, new class 7. As once we're prepared, we're charting in. Come on, Lismet. Where are we? It looks like some kind of church. I know this place. Yeah, we're inside a structure that played host to its immediately preceding the Great Twilight. It can be. The Grotto of Erebos. But how did it come to be inside it now? This is just speculation on my part, but the Grotto of Erebos was originally a burial ground that existed beneath Time-Dial Cathedral. We suppose that when it was moved to the current Pyramida, part of it was left behind. Oh, I see. So the story is situated close to the cathedral, now that you mention it. So this has been under the school for 900 years now. Incredible. There must be some specific reason why a portal leading here showed up in the actual school building all of a sudden though. If we find a course, I'm honestly not sure we're up to handling it by ourselves. But we've got to do something, for Micah and for the school. We might not have been able to save our instructor, Miriam, and we were last in a crawl. But we've come both as a team and as in retreat since then. This is a good time as any to show just how much. Yeah, I want to turn San Estrella, so that's all the more reason I want to protect it. Let us put an end to whatever is turning your skirts, Hagen school days in a walking nightmare. Support you in every way I'm able. But please stay alert, everyone. There's no telling what may be waiting up ahead. Ja, so sehe ich glaube fighten, weil Oh, ich hab nichts zum Scannen da.
私の番ですね。行きます。行くわよ。
僕の番だな。風と
ところで
Ich habe nichts zum Scannen.
飛躍の効果が切れてしまいましたか。
今はそれどころじゃないだろう。ともかく先を急ごう。
はあ、隙ありですね。
Ja.
解き放てアカシックアーツ。アークス駆動。逃がさない。
行くぞ。
ファイヤー。私の番ですね。はあ、や
続けてくるぞ。
私の番ですね。はあ、アークス駆動。
行くぞ。
行くわよ。逃がさない。ファイヤー。
見切った見切った。よっ
助かりました。
せい。風通しが
Und wir haben auch nicht, aber mal. Ich finde es sehr weird, dass man hier nichts scannen kann. Aber gut. Ich glaube, man sollte eigentlich Ellie mitnehmen, weil Ellie hat, glaube ich, Detektor, ne? Habe ich nicht dran gedacht. So nicht drauf geachtet.
よどみがさらに強まりましたね。お相手いたします。
Ja gut, man muss halt einfach noch mal ein bisschen fighten, dann.
行きますね。アークス、行きます。
Dann funktioniert das auch schon.
アークス駆動。よーし、逃がさない。ファイヤー。負けないで。私の番です。チャンスです。続きます。とどめです。
行くぞ。そこだ。
いただき。私のキュン。よーし。せい。はい。や。私たちの勝ち。は。せ。は。や。
Jetzt halt auch, wenn man Gegner oft genug fightet, werden sie einfach irgendwann automatisch gescannt.
参りましょう。はあ。
せい。
私の番ね。逃がさない。チャンス。
遅い。
やあ。先。はあ。
一気に行くぞ。
よっ。
崩れた。
いただき。
とどめだ。
私の番ですね。はあ。行きます。よーし。えい。
見切った。
行くわよ。解き放てアカシックアーツ。よーし。はっせい。甘い。それ。私の番です。今です。続きます。
よし。風通しがよ。
強敵です。どうか気をつけて。
これは情熱的なお相手ですね。アークス駆動。はっせい。
よし。返した。
手を貸します。ありがとうございます。私の番ですね。
よし。
私の番ですね。アークス駆動。せい。それ。感謝します。助かりました。
僕の番だな。
私の番ですね。アークス私の番ね。はっせい。させない。手を貸します。ありがとうございます。それ。私たちの勝ちですね。
Ding.
やあ。
Gut. Gehen wir weiter. Huh? What am I doing here? If I remember correctly, I felt a weird presence and... Then after that I... Oh, what? Why did I forget? But now Katrina and the others are doing. Has the investigation been going okay? Oh, no, it's not I'm crushing on her or anything. She's just strong and cool and reliable and... Wait. Am I... Oh, I guess I never knew I like girls. And who cares about like girls? I mean, these feelings are real. Katrina, save me. What was this dream just now? Oh, what the heck am I? It's totally a creep zone in here. How did I end up? What's going on here?
Looks
like I just barely made it in time. So, is this what I think it is? Yeah, I was not mistaken. That's a devil. I'm betting that Micah's ring is actually an artifact that steals away vitality. And a being that used her to give her power since before us at last. For an incident like this happened to half a year ago during the twilight, but why now? Leave the conjecture for later. We can't let his thing run loose. Right, it's not at full power yet, so let's dispatch it while we can. After that, I don't care what the heck you are, we're taking you down. So, ich will actually mal ein bisschen auseinander moven. Müssen wir in die Evolution reingehen, denke ich mal.
きいきますね。はあ、アクス駆動。それ。よーし。逃がさない。行きますね。ファイヤー。解き放てアカシックアーツ。私の番ですね。はあ、私の番です。アクス駆動。
よし、覚悟はいいか。砕け散れ。
So, packen wir mal Fragging Garden aus.
参ります。
Und auch ein Galaxy Wally.
どうかお覚悟を。引け、放線だ。さあ、舞台の幕を開けましょう。レッツスタート。まだまだここからが佳境です。ロードガラクシア。ご満足いただけましたか？私の番ね。咲き誇る風放ち。私の番ね。はあ、せい。
Und machen wir den Charge.
行くわよ。エネルギー充填。シュート。まだまだ。ゴー。バリアントチャージ。
Ach, es lebt noch.
Mikita!
僕の番だな。
Und tschüss. Easy, easy.
行きます。
Achso, ich muss mich trotzdem noch um die kleine Ärzte kümmern.
アクス駆動。
よし、せい。
はい。アークス駆動。それ。どうもお疲れ様です。よし、やったわ。
まだまだこれから。
Oh. Looks like we did it. Can you put an end to our slumbering affair? Thank goodness. Oh, grab it. Let's hide it out of here quick, guys. It's probably because the devil ruling all the space is gone. Can you understand? Let's get you out of this dreary place, back to where you belong. Afterwards. So this ring belonged to the founding pillar of the academy. Like the Saint Estrella from all those years ago? Most likely. 100 years ago, Saint Estrella saved countless lives when calamity befell the imperial capital. It was she who inspired the founding values of this academy, and it's said that she possessed a mysterious ring. Known as the Ring of Salvation, it allegedly had the power to heal all wounds of the mere brush of a hand. Contacted Rita and she confirmed that it actually existed back then. I suspect it was hidden away in the primal ground and ended up resting beneath the academy. When the trial happened, it partially recovered its abilities and the rest is history. Ah, that's quite a story. Maika occasionally put the ring on, so all the dots connect if those were the only times it activated. The lines up at Intergot from Gaius. Eventually, evidently, there are past examples of demon trying to use artifacts. The fact that Maika's memories were tampered with lends credence to that, he said. I see. I spoke with the rest of the student council members and nobody knew a thing about the ring. Then this was the work of the demon. It seems likely that that demon tried to manifest during the twilight. And since it was still incomplete, it used her to try and finish the job. I would add, although something that managed to remain after the twilight ended, there's no way to know. I'm just glad we were able to take care of it. Oder es wurde erst wieder aktiv aufgrund der anderen weirden Sache mit den Spirit Rings, die sich ja wieder reaktiviert haben. Dass es da wieder mit aktiv geworden ist. I'm sure Saint Australia is pleased as punch. Rest is all. But you're right about that. I take responsibility for getting this ring to Gaius. We've got to make sure nobody ever uses it for evil again. Your words are very much appreciated. Everyone, I'm so grateful for all I've done for this academy. By the way, I want to let you know that while Maika suffered some minor scrapes, she's otherwise perfectly fine. I'm sure we owe much of that to you, Kurt. That's nothing, I simply did what I had to do. It's honestly extraordinary that she only got away with some scratches considering what she got wrapped up in. She's a lucky girl. The fact that Maika has always possessed strong spiritual power, that might be why the demon set its eyes on her. You see. She's been through a lot, the poor thing. But I'm certain she will be okay. She has a knight in shining armor after all. And she does. Got a lot of our little heartbreak over here. Given the situation, I can't really blame him, huh? Oh, I just knew it was the right move to have him work in disguise. What's everyone going on about? Hello? Maika? You with us or what? What? What's going on with you? Been really out of it recently. Call me a creepy sheep because I got the wool pulled on my eyes so hard. His ideas is forsaking me. Meta alert. Do you think she's sick? Wait, now that I think about it. I see, so Wayne's little sister. Talk about a coincidence. By the way, you should be proud of yourself, you did well. Kurto Kurtina, I'm at a total hottie. Everything actually turned out alright in the end. Bang, I really am the goddess of luck. Sure, Maika.
また退屈な一年が始まる季節。でも、私の幸運は健在みたい。だって。その退屈な世界が今はこんなにも輝いているんだから。
Sehr schön. Ja, mal passend Saint Australia's Violet in Bloom. That's her. Ich bin mal gut müde, aber ich glaube, eine machen wir noch. Eine machen wir noch. Ich habe schon komplett vergessen, dass es so lange gedauert haben, die Cutscenes zum Teil.
やれやれ、なんでこんなことになったんだっけ。いつの間にかギャラリーまで集まってきちゃってるし。
知ったこっちゃねえ。俺にとっちゃいい機会だ。確かめるとしようぜ、ワジ。今の俺とお前、どっちが強いかを。
まあ確かにここらで決着をつけてもいい頃合いかもね。手加減はしない。せいぜい全力で来るといい。
上等だ。
By the way, diese Situation hatten wir auch schon mal in Azure. Oder? Kann sein, dass sogar das auch schon in Zero war. Wo die zwei sich hier im Harbor District einfach geprügelt haben. February 18th, 4 days have passed since Crossbow was freed from the former Imperial Defense Force. The Crossbow Police Department and Crossbow Guardian Force are still restoring order to the city. Der Marcus really sind wirklich halt einfach eine two-piece and pot indeed.
ではシーカー隊各員分担して作業を開始してください。住宅街などまだ瓦礫の多い場所もあります。くれぐれも市民の安全を最優先に。
Yes, ma'am.
あれ、この音、聞き覚えがあるような。
Es ist makaber. Ich finde es auch interessant, wie die Makabers auch mittlerweile nicht mehr so geheim sind, um ehrlich zu sein. And we're here. It's only been 4 days, but a mess here is bad enough to make you think it's been 4 months. I'd still take this over those Imperial Defense Force checkers any day. Without a doubt. It's just unfortunate that we never got to have a moment's rest during the operation. Yeah. You're not gonna get heat for making her deal with the Archbishop, are you? But it's supposed to be your job. It was, but she was the one who offered. We're gonna have to report on how things are going post-Liberation Day. Our review plan starts tomorrow. Why don't I take care of that at the cathedral while you take it easy? It's been a while since you've been home, right? Make the most of it. There's some real perks to having a competent squire. If only you could follow your stellar example, Walt. Do you realize how much I have to cover for you behind the scenes so you don't get an earful? I feel more for others than you. You're not the first to say that. So, independence for Crossbill again, huh? And real independence at that. Not one to lord over them this time. Really think that's how it's gonna be? It's being considered. Nothing is official yet. Being considered is a stark improvement for impossible, like before though. Perhaps the horrors of war made people realize they want to wake up to a better tomorrow. May not just swallow them. With that said, may our free day begin. We'll still be meeting Scarlet Earring, however, so no going too wild. Real rich coming from you. Later. Home sweet turf. Have I lost You're close. Double or nothing, too tempting for its own good. Before that goodbye was said, suck at gambling, huh? Whatever, I knew he was crying over it. Let's get wasted, Wes. You sure, it's been a while since we've gone out. Huh? Too bad August is on 8 now, I think. Oh, it doesn't matter how where we go. I'm happy anywhere as long as it can be with you. I missed you, Ozzy. Anywhere, huh? Then why don't we find some place where we can... You, Ozzy? You're back? In the flesh. Long time no see, guys. Long time no see, my bud. Should have told us we were coming back. I know, my bad. Things have been a real mess since the operation. I'm only here today because of work. She, work. Oh no, I often meet with this lovely woman here in my hosting days. Sure, but today is purely a coincidence. Or was it fate? Are you going to make me blush, Birdie? Oh ja, sie haben eigentlich auch immer sehr oft mit Birdie rumrennen sehen. Smooth and silk. Is your work that pressing, or do you think you can sneak away, hang out with us? We're just about to go grab lunch. That actually sounds perfect. Afraid it's very part ways, mademoiselle. Take care. Already, you're going to draw me just like that? But the colder you are, the hotter you get. So this is what the uptown district's looking like these days, huh? They sure cleaned out the place. Hold up, Ward. You follow your forever, Ward. Come on, Ward, let's knock those blue bastards safe in. No one's hotter than the Saber Vipers. How could I ever think to face him now? I guess I'll go grab a bite, Simon, cause I'm tired. What? Did you what? Oh. Look at now, Dino. You came back. It's really you, right? I said the demon who attacked us at night was you, but that can't be right. Tell me it's not true, Walt, please. Dino, It's a shit, Walt. When the hell did you get back? What's up with the glasses? They look like shit on you. Luganov. Hey. Like I ran into you, we're just thinking about getting some food. Long now solid, but since we got you here, why don't we hit up Kogi for ramen? Kogi? It's not a bad idea. Let's do it. I'm back, ma'am. Very good. I take it you finished your assignments for the morning? Yes, ma'am. How's the situation in the tower? The police are handling things at the moment. Some inspectors from the Empire are here right now too, so things aren't going to be settling down anytime soon. I see. Still, this is an international problem, so all we can do is let them work, I suppose. More than anything, I'm just relieved that we're able to liberate Grospel again. I'm sure my father is cheering for us, from Ideas' side. I owe a great deal to your father, the late First Lieutenant Osmar Seeger, for the help he gave me in my early days on the Force. His tragic death was one of the factors that made me resolve to change this organization. I see. It makes me happy to hear you say that. It's not often that you're willing to talk about yourself like this. I suppose you're right. Despite the debt I owe your father, if no one's gone easy on you, but you went on to grow into a fine young woman, inheriting his will and overcoming many an ordeal of your own. I'm sure he must be very proud of you. I certainly am. Thank you, Commander. There's change on the horizon for the Republic and the Empire, and the cross-build Guardian Force, Guardian Forces' role will continue to be important here. So I'm going to be counting on you, Second Lieutenant. Of course, Commander. I won't let you down. And friend, hello.
お弁当作ってきたよ。一緒にお昼にしようよ。
Honestly, you do realize we aren't alone here, don't you? Don't mind me. You work for the morning is done. What's wrong with your sister? If you're sure, thank you, Commander. So you two are running behind the Uptown districts these days. Yeah, I managed to buy the old place we used to hang out in and renovate it. It was set to be demolished with all the gentrification going on, but we cut a deal and got the rights to the deed. Yeah, but also put ourselves in an amount of debt in the process. Luckily, all of our old customers have been coming to support the new place. Business isn't doing half bad. You don't say, it's good to hear. It does my old jaded heart wonders to see your little birdies spread your wings and fly. Look who's talking. It can't be easy tackling all the work that crazy whatchamacallit church organization has you doing. You still came back to Crossbow to help with the big mission. You're big time. As if I could turn my back on my second home. It may not be where I was born, but it's where most of my good memories come from. I'll never forget all the days I spent with you guys and the SSS, or the time we spent messing around with Walt and his crew. Oh, come on, man, you're gonna make me cry. Yeah, if only others could have joined us. Trust me, he misses all of you just as much. Sadly, his hands are full training some of the congregation newbies, but we'll both come visit the bar when work slows down. Oh, cocktails are really popular too. You'll have to try one. Yeah, even Keynes makes a point of stopping by every time he's in town. They must be worth it if he looks forward to them while taking time off from his medical internship in Reverie. And as for Hazel, yeah, I know, having a boring desk job with a trading company doesn't fit me, huh? There you are. It's been a long time, Archie. I can hardly believe you're back. I didn't think you'd be able to make it here so soon. You thought your job would keep you busier. It did, but I busted my ass once I got a memo from you guys. You could have given me a little more of a heads up. Anyway, welcome home, Raji. Yeah, thanks. Good to be back. Yo, did you really make this stuff yourself, Kogi? Sure did, how is it? Real talk? It ain't nor as good as the old man stuff. But not bad. I've never eaten anything that tastes like this. For real? Hell yeah. It's a spot after working in the mines all day. I dropped by here for lunch a lot since the Civic Center is so close by. Jet and Slash make it over from the Uptown a lot too. I don't say. A lot's changed while I've been in that area. Guess I owe you guys something about what happened a few years ago. We're never letting it go. Never. I can still remember how painful it was, how pissed off I was. But I think it's because of what happened back then that we got to where we are now. I'll be like wiping all that out if we forgave you for it. For it now, it would change everything. But more than anything, the last thing you want to see is you grovel to us. You've really grown up, Dino. He's right, Jet and Slash would say the same thing. You're gonna have to shoulder what you did for the rest of your life, Walt. Other than that, I think we're all fine with things being like they were before. Well, damn. What was I thinking? I was about to embarrass myself. Keep the grub and booze coming, old man. Bring enough for them, all of them. Drinking with me, Kogi? Woo! World's buying! Is that alright with you? Enjoy yourself tonight, but it's back to training first thing tomorrow. Well, I guess that means it's on. Thank you, friend. This was seriously scrumptious. Glad you liked it. So we couldn't ask for a better word today, huh? Yeah, just mild and pleasant all around. It's so good to be able to relax in a city like this again. Isn't it? Why are you so close? Because I haven't got to spend time together like this in so long. For playing the part of the younger sister, I see. It's been a long time, a long, hard journey getting this far, but I'm so glad we never gave up. We're unfolding out these past 2 years. Yeah, you too. Oh, this is a nice surprise. Buddy! A wagon crossbow, huh? Yeah, I've got something I need to take care of here. It's good to see your sisterly bond continues to stand the test of time. You betcha. I see you've got some friends in town. Care to introduce us? I just ran into them when we were walking around and decided to come with us. Of course we did. We wanted to go on a date with you. It's a perfect day to let loose. Woo! Not every day can be a sausage fest, you know? I'm done with work for the day already, too. I'm all for letting my hair down. Oh, it's Balji. I didn't know you were back in Crossbill. Used to be in one of the old gangs here, right? I always kinda admired him. Are you sure it's okay for you to be standing out so much? You know, with you visibly being part of the church now and all. It's fine, I'm not on a job right now. I'll be careful not to get in the way of the restoration efforts, don't worry. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. Ciao. Wait, why does he always have to be so irresponsible? There's something comforting about some things never changing, though. These are exactly the kinds of moments we were fighting to bring back. I guess it's one way to put a positive spin on it. Well, I better get back to work. I'll see you later. Same here, see you. I couldn't help but feel apprehensive all of a sudden, even if she had no idea why she felt that way. She tried to brush it off and focus on the work. The restoration efforts came first, she told herself. Roger and his gang weren't the people they used to be. They wouldn't start causing trouble now of all times. Right? Right? Ich glaube, jetzt ist gerade die beste Zeit dafür, to be honest. Oh, yo. Maybe in the gang, how's it going? You guys just hanging out like all times too? Good say that. Guessing you took your reunion to some high-end restaurant. But of course, the ladies only just let us leave. Yo, that's messed up. You could have invited us. All we've been doing is walking around and drinking ourselves stupid. Sorry, I missed your chance. Not like the ladies would have wanted to smell your sweaty asses anyway. You're picking a fight. Sounds like you boys had your own band of fun. I'm glad. That's got you acting like such a sap. Oh hey, I just got a great idea. It's gonna get dark soon, so how about we buy some snacks and drinks somewhere in the park together? Sounds like fun, I mean. Same here, but what? What's with the glasses? They look dumb as hell on you. I was waiting for someone else to say it. You should have seen him fogging up earlier when we were eating ramen. It was hilarious. You just know how to get a good laugh out of us, what? How long are you punks gonna keep giving me shit, huh? Well then, how about we get us snacks? Yeah, let's go. Und damit sind sie auch einfach mal als größere Gruppe zusammen. That's everything assigned for today. I'll be ending communications with the commander and police force from here. So rest up for tomorrow, and thank you. Ma'am? Second Lieutenant Siegel, if I may ask a question. Certainly. We've wanted to tell you this for a while now, but you don't need to thank us. You're a superior officer, we are simply following orders. It is true. Also then, thank you for a correct... We'll be returning to back at gate then. Until tomorrow. So if it's unreal to be a superior officer, you should take a few pages out of the first lieutenant's book. No getting Robbie Noel. You can't let the commander down after she put all the trust in you. This is doing your best and Juna's working hard over in the Empire. While he's back too, I have to set up my game so I can be proud the next time we're together again. What? For real? Those gangs? Yeah, they're back in Crossbow. Oh, to tell you the truth, I always thought they were kinda cool. Let's go take a look. What's going on? Gang activity? Am I getting a bad feeling about this? Noe? What's up, friend? You seem frazzled. You've got an emergency over by the harbor. It's Raji and Walt. What? It all started when a drunk Luganov made an unfortunate comment during their little party. By the way, who do you think is stronger? What? Or Raji? Those words were enough to freeze everyone present in place. Just like that, the two former team leaders and the former subordinates regained the passion they left behind as they ventured into adulthood. The argument gradually heated up, but everyone present knew that strength wasn't something that could be settled with words. All that was left was to settle things in the simplest way both groups knew how, just like the old days. Of course. Knock him out, Walt! You got us, buddy. Oh, these guys are the ones who used to lead us street gangs way back when. Which one do you think is stronger? You guys got us.
やれやれ。なんでこんなことになったんだっけ？いつの間にかギャラリーまで集まってきちゃってるし。
知ったこっちゃねえ。俺にとっちゃいい機会だ。確かめるとしようぜ、ワジ。今の俺とお前、どっちが強いかを。
まあ確かにここらで決着をつけてもいい頃合いかもね。手加減はしない。せいぜい全力で来るといい。
上等だ。おら
いい年して何をやってるの君たちは。こんなところで騒いだら近隣住民の迷惑でしょ。
Holy crap! Yeah, they're drunk, but she took them both down in a single move. Guess Gospel Guardian Force chick is the strongest after all. Who, me? What? Well, of course. No one's stronger than Noe. I'll take my eyes off them for a single afternoon, can I? And so, Raji and Wolf's briefest turn came to an end. After being corralled by Scarlet, both received a scolding from Archbishop Iralda. As for now, a display of strength would go on to make us somewhat of a legend among the former delinquents of the city. Sehr schön. Und Noe hat einfach ein bisschen mehr Cloud dafür noch abgefarmt. Why not? Die sogar ein bisschen mehr Street Cred in dem Fall. Gut. Ich muss dann hier dabei für heute belassen. Wir werden noch ein paar mehr davon machen.
追憶の石板を起動。
Ich denke mir auch auf jeden Fall noch sinnvoll. Dann kann man mal noch so 3 oder so dann beim nächsten Mal nochmal machen. Ja, ich glaube ein bisschen, ja, bei der Path Chosen, wir haben noch nicht die Leute noch nicht zusammengetrommelt hierfür, dementsprechend, ich denke mal, bis dahin passt ganz gut. Aber ja, beim nächsten Mal. Ich werde richtig müde gerade. Und es ist immer noch so sauwarm, aber immerhin ist es leicht kühler als vorhin. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wie immer, lasst gerne ein Feedback und Support da und wir sehen uns ansonsten beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao. Bye bye.